All right, the Masters of the Universe live action film moved forward with the director, Travis Knight, and now we have a He Man slash Adam. I'm not totally sure I know what we're doing, but let's talk about it. Here we go. Hey there, I'm Pops, and yeah, I've been doing movie reviews and talking pop culture for 20 something years, and I've been thinking about this Masters of the Universe movie thing for quite a while, and if they could actually pull off something that could be family friendly and appeal to that core audience from the animated show, and yet bring something up to speed where we live in a world where everything has to be kind of like Game of Thrones, and I don't know those two things can coexist. And $30 million later, Netflix bailed out on the Knee Brothers project, and now we're getting it to move forward. And want to give everybody the update as I see it based on an article. Let's take a look here. This is going to be from Variety. So there he is. I have not heard of Nicholas Galitzine. He's done several things, nothing that I have seen. So he is, yeah, He Man slash Adam. Yes, this dark haired guy is going to play the blonde hair, blue eyed He Man. And I mean, the cartoon is obviously pretty extreme with the physique, but all right. I mean, maybe you could pull Adam off. I mean, I see it, but anyway, Travis Knight's going to be directing. He's the guy behind Bumblebee and some different things that he had also done. And this has been in the works, out of the works, in the works, out of the works. And now it's moving forward with Mattel, working with Amazon MGM, moving this forward. And they've already got a release date set of June 5th of 2026. So they're going to be moving quickly on all of this. We'll find out more news. We'll find out if there's actually a He-Man. We'll find out if there's motion capture. We'll see some of the other different characters that will come into play as well. Says Master of the Universe has endured a particularly tortuous 2 decade plus journey to the big screen. The project was up at Warner Brothers, Sony, then moved to Netflix and axed in 2023 over budget concerns. Yeah, $30 million down the toilet. So, talks about all the different names that have been attached to it over the years and how we move forward here with Chris Butler. He's going to be rewriting a screenplay after David Callahan and the Nee brothers took an initial crack at it. This is over through Netflix, that kind of thing. So I don't know exactly what Chris Butler has done or not done with the original stuff. I would think that it's probably the framework or structure of things is probably well intact, and maybe it's like 40% or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out more as we go. The initial synopsis is Masters of the Universe follows Prince Adam, aka He Man, who crashes to the Earth in a spaceship as a child. Decades later, returns to his home planet to defend it from the evil forces of the baddie known as Skeletor. But in order to defeat the powerful villain, he needs to uncover the mysteries of his past, become He Man, referred to in the world as the most powerful man in the universe. So, some of you are die-hard Master of the Universe fans. You guys can tell me what that means to you. How does that synopsis feel? Does that feel kind of in line or not? I'm not going to pretend that I am a Master of the Universe fan. It came along a little bit later for me. It was more like my nephew was really into it. My younger brother was kind of into it. Seeing the figures and stuff are super cool. I liked how they were made. I loved all the crazy different characters and things like that that Mattel went with. I don't know what translates well to the screen, but I would say after seeing the Dungeons and Dragons film adaptation that they could pull off some of the bizarre and crazy and make some of the fans pretty happy with that, even though maybe they have disagreements over the quality of the movie as a whole. But many of the adaptation things, I don't think many people were, totally railing against. And we can see some of these He-Man things come to life. Article goes on, talks about escape artist Todd Black, Jason Blumenthal, and Steve Tisch working with Mattel. So this is over at Robbie Brenner there. He's on the 15 live action motion pictures in development. So there's tons of different things that they're working on with Mattel. They're talking about doing a Barney project. They got J Lo and Anthony Ramos attached to like a Bob the Builder project. Little Yachtzees, a heist thriller Uno, and Vin Diesel's Rock'em Sock'em Robot. So they're really trying to tap into this Barbie phenomenon where we can adapt that type of stuff into live action. We see this all the time. We see that Hollywood is not real creative. They're all about copycat stuff. Sure, that Uno sounds like a great idea, doesn't it? Dear Lord. Quote, we're thrilled to bring the beloved Masters of the Universe to life and couldn't be more excited to announce the immensely talented Nicholas Galitzine as our He Man. This is Julie Rappaport, head of film production and development at Amazon MGM. The reintroduction of the character in his universe will be epic film and will delight audiences from here to eternity. On a recent project with Anne Hathaway called The Idea of You, was in a studio project called Red, White, and Royal Blue. He's also worked in Amazon's Cinderella, so he's really in their little house. He's done Netflix Purple Hearts. So I haven't really crossed paths with this actor. I don't really know what any of that sort of kind of means for the character or what that means for his talent and that kind of thing. So love to hear from you guys. Are you familiar with the actor? Do you think they could pull this off? Do you not? How dark should they go? Where's your line on PG 13 versus like Game of Thrones type things? I don't This is a really tough brand, I think, to kind of bring to the screen. I mean, look at He-Man. He barely has clothes on. Like, just doesn't lend itself to the type of Hollywood productions that we're seeing right now. So, just it really is an interesting one, if nothing else. I don't necessarily have tons of high expectations until we get closer and find out more details. But anyway, that's my take on it. You're all caught up. Thanks for watching. I'm Pops.